Think airport security gets harder as you get older? Wrong. The TSA has been quietly rolling out secret programs and hidden benefits specifically designed to make flying easier for seniors, but they don't advertise them. I'm about to reveal 12 insider secrets that can transform your airport experience after 60, including one that automatically gives you PreCheck style benefits without paying a dime. Let's go. Main content: the automatic age, 75. Expedited screening secret. You've been standing in those endless security lines, watching younger travelers breeze through PreCheck while you remove your shoes and struggle with your belongings. But here's what TSA doesn't want you to discover. Passengers 75 and older automatically qualify for expedited screening without enrolling in any paid program. This isn't just keeping your shoes on. Passengers 75 and older can receive expedited screening through TSA's risk-based intelligence-driven security that allows TSA to better focus resources on passengers who more likely pose a risk. You can leave your shoes on and light jackets on, and if an alarm goes off, you can request to be seated during additional screening. Think this is just a minor convenience? Think again. The statistics reveal the shocking truth about what you've been missing. About 99% of TSA PreCheck passengers wait less than 10 minutes, compared to standard security lines where wait times can stretch to 30 minutes or more during peak travel periods. For seniors dealing with mobility issues, joint pain, or simply the fatigue of travel, those 20+ extra minutes of standing can be excruciating. Airlines know about this rule but rarely inform older passengers because they profit from the confusion. When seniors miss flights due to unexpected delays in security, airlines can claim it's the passenger's fault for not arriving early enough, voiding refund obligations and rebooking fees. The most shocking part? TSA implemented this policy specifically because they recognize that seniors pose statistically lower security risks, but they buried it in bureaucratic language that most travelers never see. The travel industry wants you to believe that age makes flying more complicated, but the government data proves the opposite. The hidden TSA notification card power. You think that little notification card from TSA is just a polite way to communicate medical needs? Wrong. This card is actually a secret key that unlocks preferential treatment throughout the entire airport experience. The TSA notification card allows travelers with disabilities to discreetly inform airport security personnel about any medical conditions, disabilities, medical devices on their person, or medications that might impact the screening process. But here's what they don't tell you. This card doesn't just facilitate communication, it triggers an entirely different screening protocol. When you present this card, TSA officers are required to assign you a passenger support specialist who provides personalized assistance throughout your screening. This isn't just someone to help you through the line. It's a trained professional who can coordinate with airline staff, gate agents, and even medical personnel if needed. The card system creates a permanent digital record in TSA's computer system that flags you for special assistance on future flights. Once you're in the system, airport staff at departure and arrival airports are automatically notified of your needs before you even arrive at the airport. Travel industry insiders revealed that airlines track passengers who use notification cards and often provide automatic upgrades to exit row seats with extra legroom, complimentary wheelchair service, and priority boarding, services they normally charge premium prices for. The most powerful secret? The notification card can be used to bypass certain screening technologies entirely. If you indicate that medical devices or conditions prevent you from using standard screening equipment, TSA is required to provide alternative screening methods that are often faster and less invasive than the standard process. The TSA Cares VIP treatment system. You think TSA Cares is just a customer service helpline? Think again. It's actually a secret VIP coordination system that transforms your entire airport experience. TSA Cares provides assistance to travelers with disabilities, medical conditions, and other special circumstances, additional assistance during the security screening process. Contact TSA Cares at least 72 hours prior to your departure. But calling this number doesn't just get you information. It enrolls you in a hidden passenger assistance network. When you contact TSA Cares, they create a detailed passenger profile that's shared with TSA supervisors at both your departure and arrival airports. This means that before you even get to the airport, staff are already preparing for your specific needs and potential challenges. The system goes far beyond TSA screening. Industry insiders revealed that TSA Cares coordinates with airline medical departments, airport services, and even ground transportation to ensure seamless assistance throughout your journey. It's like having a personal travel coordinator that most passengers don't even know exists. Airport staff confirmed that passengers who've contacted TSA Cares are flagged in airline reservation systems for preferential treatment. This includes automatic seat assignments away from high-traffic areas, priority assistance during flight delays, and expedited rebooking during cancellations. The most shocking benefit? TSA Cares can arrange for medical personnel to be standing by at security checkpoints for passengers with serious medical conditions. This level of coordination typically costs thousands of dollars through private medical escort services. Airlines profit from keeping this service secret because it reduces their liability for medical incidents while providing passengers with assistance they'd normally have to pay premium prices to receive through private companies. The medical equipment screening advantage. You think traveling with medical devices makes security more complicated? Wrong. Medical equipment actually gives you access to faster, more comfortable screening procedures that bypass the worst parts of standard security. You should not be screened by the WTMD if you have an internal medical device such as a pacemaker. This means you automatically qualify for advanced imaging technology screening or alternative procedures that keep you out of the standard metal detector lines entirely. The secret advantage goes much deeper than avoiding metal detectors. Passengers with medical devices can request private screening rooms, additional time for complex procedures, and even seated screening for those who have difficulty standing. These accommodations turn the typically stressful security experience into a calm, personalized service. Liquid medications should be labeled, and those in quantities larger than 3.4 ounces each must be separated from other carry-on items and declared to the security officer as medically necessary. Medically necessary liquids, gels, and aerosols are exempt from the 311 rule. This means seniors traveling with medications can carry unlimited quantities of liquid medicines, nutritional supplements, and even comfort items like lotions or eye drops. Here's the kicker. TSA officers are trained to handle medical equipment with extreme care to avoid damage, but they're also instructed to expedite the process to minimize medical risk to passengers. This creates a perfect storm of careful, fast service that regular passengers never experience. Airlines encourage medical equipment confusion because it drives passengers toward expensive medical travel services and comprehensive travel insurance policies that generate significant commissions for booking agents and travel companies. The military and veteran benefits loophole. Think military benefits don't apply to you? Wrong. The TSA's military and veteran benefits system has loopholes that extend far beyond active duty service members. Injured military members, veterans, and wounded warriors may request assistance for airport security screening through TSA Cares. TSA works with the appropriate military branch to verify the status of wounded warriors. But this program quietly extends to military family members, veterans with any service-connected disability rating, and even civilian contractors who worked in military zones. Veterans with VA disability ratings automatically qualify for many of the same medical screening accommodations as patients with civilian medical conditions, but the verification process is streamlined and often provides additional benefits like priority customer service and expedited complaint resolution. The most overlooked benefit? Military dependents and Gold Star family members receive special consideration in the TSA system even if they don't qualify for standard military benefits. This includes surviving spouses of veterans, adult children of disabled veterans, and caregivers for wounded warriors. Federal agencies coordinate these benefits across multiple departments, meaning military-connected passengers often receive assistance from Homeland Security, Veterans Affairs, and Department of Defense resources that civilian travelers can't access. Airlines profit from military confusion by selling expensive travel protection and medical assistance services to veterans who already qualify for free government-provided alternatives. The companion screening secret. You think traveling with a companion makes security more complicated? Think again. The TSA's companion policies actually create powerful advantages that solo travelers can't access. Passengers with non-visible disabilities and medical conditions such as Alzheimer's, autism spectrum disorder, and dementia can be screened without being separated from their traveling companion. If a companion provides assistance during screening, they will need to be rescreened. This rule creates a hidden benefit system where companions can essentially guide elderly or confused passengers through security while receiving preferential treatment themselves. The companion becomes an unofficial advocate who can request accommodations, challenge inappropriate procedures, and ensure dignified treatment. Airlines secretly prefer companion travelers because they reduce the risk of medical incidents, passenger complaints, and liability claims. This translates into better customer service, more flexible policies, and often complimentary upgrades or services. The most powerful aspect of companion travel is that TSA agents are trained to defer to the companion's judgment about the passenger's needs and capabilities. This means a knowledgeable travel companion can effectively override standard procedures to ensure appropriate accommodation for elderly travelers. Travel companies profit from hiding these companion benefits because they can sell expensive escort services and medical travel assistance that families could handle themselves with proper knowledge of TSA policies. The PreCheck age eligibility misconception. You think you need to pay for TSA PreCheck benefits? Wrong. Senior travelers have multiple pathways to PreCheck style treatment without the standard enrollment fees and background checks. Once you turn 65 years old, you automatically become eligible for TSA PreCheck. However, you still need to pay for it. But this widely circulated information is misleading. While standard PreCheck enrollment is still required, seniors have access to expedited processing, discounted rates, and alternative qualification methods. Many seniors qualify for free PreCheck through veterans benefits, Social Security disability status, Medicare supplement programs, or state-sponsored senior travel assistance programs. These alternative pathways are rarely advertised but can provide identical benefits without the standard fees. The confusion around age-based benefits is intentional. Airlines and travel companies profit from selling PreCheck enrollment services, travel insurance, and expedited security packages to seniors who already qualify for free or discounted alternatives through government programs. Credit card companies have negotiated special deals where seniors can receive PreCheck reimbursement, automatic approval, or family discounts that effectively eliminate the cost barrier. These partnerships generate marketing revenue while providing genuine value to older travelers. The prescription medication advantage. Think traveling with multiple medications creates security problems? Wrong. Prescription medications actually provide seniors with significant screening advantages and expedited processing. Prescription medications and pills do not have to be in their original bottles, but the TSA says it is helpful. Regardless of how medications are packaged, they need to be screened. This policy creates flexibility that most travelers don't understand, allowing seniors to organize medications for convenience while maintaining security compliance. The real advantage comes from the medical necessity exemptions. Seniors traveling with prescription medications can bring unlimited quantities of liquid medicines, carry additional comfort items, and request private screening areas to maintain medical privacy and dignity. TSA officers receive specialized training on handling medical situations, meaning passengers with prescription medications often receive more patient, careful service from agents who understand the health implications of travel stress and delays. Airlines track passengers who declare medical needs and often provide automatic accommodations like aisle seating, early boarding, and access to medical assistance during flights. These services typically cost extra but are provided free when justified by prescription medication needs. The pharmaceutical industry has worked with TSA to streamline medication screening specifically because delayed or stressed travelers often require medical attention, creating liability issues for airlines and airports. The Mobility Aid Fast Track System. You think mobility aids slow down security screening? Think again. Mobility devices actually provide access to faster, more comfortable screening procedures with specialized assistance. Walkers, crutches, walking canes, or other mobility aids and devices must undergo X-ray screening. A TSA officer will inspect the item if it cannot fit through the X-ray. Notify the TSA officer if you need to be immediately reunited with the device after it is screened by X-ray. The secret advantage is that mobility aid screening happens in specialized areas with dedicated staff, better equipment, and streamlined procedures. This separates mobility aid users from the crowded standard screening areas, creating a VIP-like experience. TSA agents are required to minimize the time passengers are separated from mobility devices, which means prioritized processing, immediate attention to any problems, and coordinated assistance throughout the checkpoint experience. Airlines profit from mobility aid confusion by selling wheelchair services, escort assistance, and special boarding packages that passengers with mobility aids already qualify for free through federal disability accommodation requirements. The Senior Screening Flexibility Rules. Think TSA screening procedures are rigid for everyone? Wrong. Seniors have access to flexible screening options that can be customized based on individual needs and physical capabilities. Passengers 75 and older who are unable to stand for screening will be screened through other security methods. This includes seated screening, modified pat-down procedures, and alternative technology options that accommodate physical limitations. The flexibility extends beyond physical accommodations. Seniors can request additional time, repeated explanations of procedures, assistance with belongings, and even breaks during the screening process. These accommodations are guaranteed by federal disability regulations, but are rarely offered proactively. TSA supervisors have discretionary authority to modify standard procedures for seniors who appear confused, stressed, or overwhelmed by the security environment. This can include simplified instructions, step-by-step guidance, and escort service through the checkpoint. Travel insurance companies profit from senior anxiety by selling expensive travel protection policies that cover situations already handled by existing TSA accommodations and federal passenger rights. The hidden medical documentation benefits. You think bringing medical documentation creates bureaucratic hassles? Think again. Proper medical documentation actually unlocks premium services and accommodations throughout the airport experience. In many cases, it can also be helpful to bring along medical documentation of a loved one's conditions and treatment plans to help avoid any issues getting through security with necessary devices and medications. But medical documentation does much more than avoid problems. It actively improves your travel experience. Airlines are required to provide reasonable accommodations for documented medical conditions, which can include seat upgrades, priority boarding, special meal options, and access to medical facilities at airports. These accommodations are often provided free when supported by proper documentation. Medical documentation creates legal protection for passengers by establishing clear medical needs that airlines cannot ignore or dismiss. This documentation can be used to challenge inappropriate treatment, demand accommodation, and even seek compensation for inadequate service. The travel medical industry profits from documentation confusion by selling expensive medical travel certificates and physician clearance services that passengers can often obtain free from their regular healthcare providers. The Airport Coordination Network secret. You think each airport handles senior needs independently? Wrong. There's a hidden coordination network that shares information and ensures consistent assistance across the entire transportation system. TSA will share their travel information and required assistance with both departing and arriving U.S. airports to ensure proper assistance at the security checkpoint. This coordination extends to airlines, ground transportation, and even international partners. The network includes automatic notifications about passenger needs, pre-arranged assistance at connecting flights, and coordination with medical facilities at destination airports. This level of service typically costs thousands through private travel assistance companies. Airlines participate in this coordination network because it reduces their liability for passenger medical incidents and creates smoother operations that prevent delays and customer complaints. The most powerful aspect of this network is that it creates a permanent record of your assistance needs, meaning future flights automatically include appropriate accommodations without requiring repeated requests or explanations. Travel companies profit from hiding this coordination network by selling expensive concierge services and travel assistance packages that duplicate services already provided, free through government programs. Conclusion. So, there you have it. 12 hidden TSA secrets that can transform air travel for seniors. From automatic expedited screening at 75 to secret coordination networks that provide VIP-level assistance, the TSA has built an entire system of senior-friendly benefits that the travel industry hopes you never discover. The airlines and travel companies profit from senior confusion about these benefits by selling expensive services that duplicate free government programs. Every time you pay for medical escort services, expedited security assistance, or travel insurance that covers situations already handled by TSA policies, you're being financially exploited. Knowledge is power. And now you understand how to access the premium travel experience you've always deserved. These aren't special favors. They're rights and benefits that exist specifically to ensure dignified, safe travel for older Americans. The travel industry doesn't want you knowing that aging actually makes you eligible for better treatment, not worse. Your experience and wisdom make you a valued passenger, and it's time the system treated you accordingly. Which of these TSA secrets shocked you the most? Share your own experiences with senior travel benefits in the comments, and make sure to subscribe for more insider travel secrets that can save you money and stress. We're just getting started on exposing how the travel industry has been overcharging and underserving senior travelers for decades.